From the fast action of the trading pit to the power brokers making the headlines, you'll hear it all on the Traders Network Show with your host, Michael Yorba. All right. Michael interviews the front page titans about the latest in trading tools and market trends in stocks, commodities, bonds, forex, and derivatives. The Traders Network helps you stay ahead of the curve and delivers tomorrow's trade today. Now, here's your host, Michael Yorba.
Welcome back to the Traders Network. I'm Michael Yorba, your host, broadcasting to you live from the Dallas KFXR 1190 AM iHeart Media studios worldwide through yorbamedia.com. All right, my first guest on today's show is Dr. Agnes Olszewski. Dr. Agnes and the company is Herborium Group, Inc. Symbol on this, you might want to get your pencils out for this, HBRM. They are about to completely blow the lid off of their business. I'm gonna pause on that and let Dr. Agnes explain that. Dr. Agnes, welcome to the show.
Hello, Michael. Thank you for such a absolutely mind-blowing introduction. I'm very happy to be here and delighted to share our thoughts with your listeners as well.
All right, my pleasure.
Would you like to hear a little more about the company first, or maybe I introduce myself to your guests as well, since I have a little unusual background and that rubs on the company in some way as well.
Well, what I would like to do is open up by introducing you as a person, your leadership skills, as 20 years of experience in innovative business strategies. Bring that out a little bit so the audience gets a chance to know who you are, and then we can go right into what your company does. And I'm really excited about having you on the show, so please, by all means.
Thank you very much. If I would like to describe myself shortly, I would say I'm a global healthcare entrepreneur. In addition to the business experience, both in the United States, in Europe, and Asia, I actually have a strong science background as well. And I am a stout proponent of the personalizing and integrated medicine with one mission: to provide the best, safest, and reasonably priced healthcare and wellness management solution to the public. And Herborium is actually a realization of both, of the business experience kind of around the globe with the strong strategic management focus and global focus, and this mission to provide the healthcare solutions which fit the changing landscape of the healthcare market.
Now, you've got a strong background in your industry sector. You provide not only science, but you're talking herborium. I mean, you're talking about natural remedies for both men and women in a variety of diseases that are out there and issues that people face every day. What does Herborium do?
Herborium is a very interesting novel company which actually responds to the four major trends or drivers of the healthcare today. The first is cost. If you would like to develop the, let's say, Lipitor, which is the very strong drug regulating cholesterol and very widely used in the United States and around the globe, it would probably cost you right now $5 billion. It's no surprise that pharmaceutical industry as well as investors shy away from this type of developments today. What Herborium tries to do is to develop the medical solution which costs less. The second very important trend which we respond to is the tremendous growth in the natural ingredient-based medicine demand by both public as well as the actually healthcare professionals. People look at the safety of the products, at the choices they have to make, long-term use, and they look for the natural products. Both my U.S. but also global experience, and especially I think European and Asian experience, which I was lucky to gain, drove me to the very strong belief that botanical medicine can be made scientifically based, can be made efficacious, and should become a part of the mainstream of the healthcare. And that's the second thing which Herborium is. It's introducing the botanical medicines into the mainstream of the healthcare. Interesting enough, we have an ally right now, rather surprised ally. FDA actually has recognized the importance of botanical medicines, and in 2004 issued guidelines that facilitate the conduct of clinical studies and botanical compounds in the U.S. So the other regulatory bodies like EMEA in Europe and in Asia, in China and Japan and some other places too. So we are not anymore odd boys. We actually are in a mainstream of the change which is happening, almost like it happened for biotechnology several decades ago, when it changed the way we think about the medicine. And then the final two trends which we also very strongly adopt in Herborium is personalized and preventive medicine and wellness. Acne Ease, our star product, is not only a treatment for acne, but it is also a medicine, all botanical medicine, which prevents new acne from coming, which is the only way to treat acne. And that's what I assume, and that's what the company believes is the foundation for our staggering growth of this product. And obviously information technology, which we use in a variety of ways to propel our products into the marketplace.
Now, Dr. Agnes, 80% of Americans use some natural medicines or supplements, and this number is expected to grow to 89% in 2015. 70% of the doctors in the U.S. Recommend natural medicine products and nutraceuticals, I think they're called. You have been able to have sustainable exponential growth in your business in Herborium. Can we address that for just a moment?
Of course, Michael, you did your homework. It's right that the growth of use and adoption percentage of the natural medicine in the United States is growing very significantly, both in the consumer sector as well as actually health professional sector. There is additional interesting group where this growth is right now happening, which is actually big pharma, which is looking with a great interest at the possibilities of developing advanced but not prescription consumer health products with the natural base. And that's something which we look longer term as a possibility of alliance because we fit into this model. For now, yes, we have been able to prove that you can make botanical-based medicine and you can meet the unmet needs of the consumers and grow rather exponentially. If you look at our growth since 2013, there is a very interesting thing. In 2014, by the third quarter, we already surpassed the sales of 2013. And the third quarter of 2014 represented 105% of growth over the 2013. Sometimes the growth of this type is combined with the lowering margin because you use sales promotion. We didn't. It is all fresh market, and our gross profit actually grew also 80% with the third quarter of 2014 versus the third quarter of 2013. We will be issuing some more information to our shareholders in a short while about the results of 2014, but we are extremely happy with it. And we expect to continue on this path with additional products which we are introducing and additional markets which we are trying to conquer as well and started already in 2014.
Now, Dr. Agnes, let's do this. Let's take a break right now because on the other side of this segment, I want to talk about the UK and Europe's just absolute adoption of your products, and then we'll walk through the product lines on the other side, okay?
My pleasure.
All right, we'll be right back on the other side of this break with Dr. Agnes, CEO, Herborium, and the web address, herborium.com. And for listeners, if you want to call and get these products, 201-849-4431 or 201-647-3757. Don't forget that stock symbol, HBRM. We'll be right back on the other side of this break with Dr. Agnes, and special thanks to 1-800-publicrelations.com for all their PR and media support.
Okay, for all you men out there who've ever vented about the cost of razor blades or the razor burn that cheap blades give you, I want you to check out Harry's.com today. This is good stuff, guys. At Harry's, you get high-quality razor blades and shaving products for a fraction of drugstore prices. Why pay $32 for razor blades when at Harry's, you can find high-quality blades for half the price? And these are expertly crafted, high-quality razors. Harry's owns a factory in Germany that's been making razors for almost 100 years. These guys know what they're doing. And by cutting out the middlemen, Harry's delivers them to you with factory direct prices. Guys, I promise, this is a better quality and better value shave. And right now, you can get Harry's starter set complete with a razor, 3 blades, and shave cream. It's a month worth of shaving for just $15 with free shipping. Plus, visit harrys.com now and you'll also get $5 off your first order. To get your $5 off, go to harrys.com now and enter code 1000 at checkout. That's harrys.com, code 1000.
Have you heard? Proactive Plus is faster and better than ever. Stay tuned for a $1 million bottle giveaway, and you'll also receive free shipping. With Proactive Plus, your acne can heal, and you can help prevent new breakouts. Don't miss this limited time offer. We're going to let 1 million people try Proactive Plus risk-free and get 2 free gifts, and also receive free shipping when you call right now. Call 800-285-1205. That's 800-285-1205.
The person in need could be your neighbor, a coworker, a classmate, or a child that sits next to yours at school. Everyday Food Pantries here in North Texas help those in need. Find out how you can help the North Texas Food Bank at ntfb.org.
Flo from Progressive here on a road trip with Bob, who owns a dry cleaning service.
Well, it's not really a road trip. We're only going a mile.
In a mile, you can save money on your commercial auto insurance with discounts like Safe Driver, Business Experience, and Paid in Full.
Nice.
So, expert to expert, how would you get a large mustard stain out of white cotton?
Why?
Just planning out our road snacks.
We're only going a mile, Flo.
I can eat a lot of hot dogs in a mile, Bob.
Good point.
Discounts to save your business money. Visit Progressive.com to learn more. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
NMLS 182334. www.nmlsconsumeraccess.org.
Looking for a refinance or a new home loan? Go to a responsible lender. American Financing employs salary-based mortgage consultants who focus on their customers' financial goals. It only takes 10 minutes to pre-qualify, and you may close in as fast as 10 days. American Financing has no upfront fees and will customize a loan program to fit your financial needs. Call American Financing today at 866-877-2322 or online at americanfinancing.net.
Every once in a while, we get a chance to do something extraordinary. On April 25th, for the first time ever, the Out of the Darkness Overnight is coming to Texas. The Overnight is the largest suicide prevention walk in history, and it's a truly amazing event. Walkers talk about the overnight as one of the most powerful experiences of their lives. Millions of Americans should not have to struggle with mental illness in silence. And those we lose to these illnesses are lives we can and should be saving. Join thousands at the Overnight in Dallas as we walk from dusk till dawn to fight suicide. Together we'll walk over 16 miles, see the landmarks of Dallas by moonlight, bond with your fellow walkers, and raise millions for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, our nation's leaders in the fight against suicide. You can join an overnight team or create your own to walk with family, friends, and colleagues to support this important cause. Register today at theovernight.org and be part of something extraordinary.
Welcome back to the Traders Network. I'm Michael Yorba, your host, broadcasting to you live from the Dallas KFXR 1190 AM iHeart Media Studios and worldwide through yorbamedia.com. All right, I'm joined on the show with Dr. Agnes, CEO of Herborium Group, Inc., HERBORIUM.com, and symbol HBRM. All right, Dr. Agnes, welcome back to the show.
Thank you. I'm here.
I'm glad you're here. Now, you have got some products here that are sweeping Europe right now, and it's just taking over in your space. First, before we tell everybody what these products are, they're in so much demand in the UK and throughout Europe, and then again in the United States. Let's talk a little bit about these international markets that you're in, and then we'll get right into the products.
Actually, this is a great pleasure for me to talk about the globalization of Herborium. Sometimes when we talk about the growing companies, they maybe not have, I would say, guts to go and look into the global opportunities. And they should. We did, and this is part of our over 100% growth in revenues in 2014. We had partnered in UK with the Hub Group LLC. They are the largest e-retailer in UK, which obviously because of United Europe doesn't only focus on UK but also English-speaking market in Europe. And they have some big plans to grow the product. We already are very much in demand there on a number of the websites, and the sales is growing, but they plans for the botanical dermatologic for acne and rosacea, which which we sell through them is staggering. You talk here about reaching probably about £500,000 in a foreseeable future. And the other market, which is extremely interesting, it's a difficult market, but we are both, I think, skilled enough and lucky enough to enter this, is a French market. It is the second after Germany, and Germany has a separate regulation, which is a different story, but this is a huge market for natural botanical medicine, and we already have distribution there, not only that we sell our own on our own French website, but also we have a regular distributor. Actually, Mondobio is the fastest growing natural products, both medicines as well as supplements, beauty products, distributor in France, and we partner with them. We are looking into the other opportunities right now as well, and we feel that because Europe has a little more, I would say, easiness in adoption of natural products. It's historical. We can really grow our sales there for all also forthcoming products very, very well. There is another interesting tidbit. It's not a secret in a sense that I cannot share it, but we were invited by Dr. Christian Jessen Group in UK to feature acne ease and other products, women and men products, in 2015 in the publication and network, and this is like Dr. Oz of in United States. So we are very excited about this opportunity as well, and we are pursuing this right now.
If I may, let's give the audience the product list, because if UK and France, I understand you've almost had a French invasion on your website because
yes, we did. In January 2014, I was actually waken up by my web people and said exactly that. Dr. Agnes, we have a French invasion. It was 5:30 in the morning. We were featured by the top blogger, without any cost to us, top beauty blogger in France as the remedy for acne. So it went like a fire after that.
But that's not where it ends. You have other products, that help with sexual disorders, liver disease. Let's walk through those and tell the audience what you have.
Okay, we have both short-term and long-term portfolio of products, which we will be introducing sequentially. 3 products which are scheduled definitely for 2015, and I'm talking here the early 2015, is a women's health product which has no competition, which can be a game changer like Viagra was for men reteaching the attitude, the social attitude toward women's sexual disorders and women's satisfaction. It is unprecedentedly big market, which we can't even at that moment embrace because there's nothing like that in the market. The men's health product, which has 3.5 billion worldwide potential and is differentiated for other ED products by the fact it can be used actually by individuals with the cardiovascular disease and also has an impact on stamina, not just on the erection. And the product which I'm also extremely excited about is energy and stress management product. Not only it's a 8.5 billion market potential, but it is a probably first healthy energy in quote drink, which you can think about. I'm sure everybody from your audience is familiar with the FDA investigation and the bad publicity about energy products which have sugar and caffeine and vitamin B complex and amino acids which mix together actually can hurt people, even very young people. Our product is a healthy product, all herbal, with the teens can use and drivers can use and the students can use without being in danger of getting heart attack. Okay, and actually these are the short-term products in the wellness category as well as medicinal category, since the women's product works also for women who underwent hysterectomy or mastectomy or other procedures like that. We have a longer term pipeline, which is also very exciting. It's a prostate health, the product for BPH, benign prostate hyperplasia, and for PCA, which is the indicator of possibly growing cancer cells, and the liver disease product, which actually is focused on liver health and liver injuries due to the fatty liver and hepatitis, as well as drug-induced problems with liver, which is and obesity-induced problems with liver, which is obviously growing in the United States by alarming rate.
Wow, that is hitting a lot of bases with your company. You know, you are succeeding in delivering both financial results and consumer satisfaction combined with ethical business practices. For the takeaway for the audience, what has been your key to success? Because the investors are now looking at your company. They've got a product list that hits some very big markets. You've got an international appetite that is beating down your door to get your products, let alone people should be looking at the stock. What is the takeaway message for your key to success of what you're doing that has created so much action here and abroad?
I think there are two points which I would like to drive home at the end of this very interesting conversation. First, botanical therapeutics, and that's what the focus of our company is, combining science and nature and delivering botanical therapeutics, seems to be a story of similar to biotechnology several years ago, where you can expect to deliver the great results, and at the same time, from financial point of view, because of the time to market and cost of development are lower, you can deliver the ROI much faster and much better than with the traditional pharmaceuticals or commoditized nutraceuticals. That's number one point for the investors out there. More general, more global point which I want to drive is that we at Herborium believe that financial results and consumer satisfaction do not have to be on the opposite side of the scale. And we actually proven to date that can go together. Sustainable companies are not only those which succeed financially, but which succeed delivering what the market wants, what the consumer wants long term, what has a value. And Herborium delivers those type of answers to its botanical therapeutics, both from the financial point of view as well as from the efficacy point of view and from the ethical business practice.
Dr. Agnes, we're going to need to end on that point, but I want to thank you so much for being my guest on the show and what you are doing for humanity. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Michael, for having me here and for introducing Herborium to your audience.
My pleasure. I'm going to have you back on the show later.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right, Dr. Agnes, CEO, Herborium Group, and HERBORIUM.com. Symbol on this stock. You've got to go check this out, HBRM. And special thanks to 1-800-PublicRelations.com for all their PR and media support. Stick around. We'll be right back with Mark Heil, President and CFO, Ascendant Solutions.